Happy New Year! We're back! Have you set your reading goal for 2025? Yes? Then let's jump into a dragon's back and travel to the past to an Arthurian fantasy, but let's include some romance in this trip. What's probably my most anticipated book of this year is the conclusion to a series called Fey Spy Academy by Cian Crawford and Alex Rivers. Today, however, I'll introduce you to this story's beginning, Avalon Tower. In here, we go back to King Arthur's time. In a very interesting reinterpretation, we travel to a fantasy world where Fae are in war with humans and demi-Fae. Merlin and Arthur are long gone, but their magic and influence drive our characters' actions, motivations, and purposes. You'll meet Nia, a woman who thought her life was just a boring series of repetitive events, taking care of her mother, working at a bookstore, and dreaming of something else for herself. Who would have thought that after taking some vacations in France, her present would no longer be the same? She soon discovers bird magic and complicated truths about herself, helps save some demi-Fae, and becomes an Avalon spy. In the process, she gains multiple enemies, falls in love, gets her heart broken, becomes a fighter, and enlists in the most perilous adventure of her life. A great future seems to be ahead of herself, but there are many lies, secrets, and dangerous, passionate games that can tip the scales from life to death. Before we continue, if you watched some of my previous videos and enjoyed them, I want to ask you the favor of clicking the subscribe button. It would help this channel grow and produce better and better episodes. Are you on? Thank you so much. I've read many books by Cian Crawford. I've always admired their inspiration, how they use different fantastical creatures and recreate mythological legends. That said, I've usually missed a last bit of depth and cunning closure on their stories, conflicts, and big moments. There's usually something missing there for me that could take their books to a whole other level. And I've always suspected that in this series, perhaps it's been Alex Rivers' influence, but that problem doesn't happen here. The curve of intrigue, the tension, and attention to detail is refined. The arguments are better supported. So all in all, this story has really captivated me. Now, the second book is a gem. It's like with ACOTAR. I really liked the first book, but the sequel is just another thing altogether. And maybe it's due to the characters that are more deeply introduced, how they take protagonism and intertwine with the female lead character. Am I giving too much away? Well, what more can I say? Just hurry and check this series out before its grand finale comes out in a couple of months. A book, by the way, I have high expectations about. Here are my top 2 upcoming releases of this month. From acclaimed author Rebecca Yarros comes another sequel of her amazing series, The Empyrean. In The Onyx Storm, we'll continue exploring the challenges Violet faces in this war that's getting closer and harder to face. Many is in the line, and last time a new bomb was revealed, but it seems the storm is just about to come. Hey, couldn't resist temptation and find yourself in the library but don't know what to pick? Download my on-the-go guide to your mobile so that you can carry an interesting selection of books all the time right at your fingertips. I'm moving to Su Lin Tan. She's releasing Immortal, a Fan-Rom standalone with, and I quote, dangerous secrets, forbidden magic, and passion. A war between immortal gods and a young heir to a throne who will have to battle with her heart and powerful entities to protect her kingdom. If you're curious as to other promising books coming out soon, check out the Dive Deeper section below. Finding what to read next and narrowing your options have never been easier. Thank you for watching. See you soon! introduced to a Fae who could shift into a crab. And I have to say,